Hello everyone, I'm back again, and this is a video that I just recently put up my Paycheck 1, which was kind of late, and I just got paid like 3 days ago, and I'm like so late with so many videos that it's not even funny anymore. I really need to shape up in August because, yeah, I need to keep on a better schedule for all this. It is not looking very good for me when I do my videos late. And it's not because, it's not because I don't want to do the videos. It's because I've just been like, I'm gonna be honest, I've been very, very lazy lately. I've hit that like stride that some people get when they just don't want to budget and they don't want to just do anything. And for this month, that's what's been going on. And I mean, I have been trying to keep on track with my budget and everything. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just don't want to do any videos for this month. I don't know if it's because, I've been extra busy at work, or I've just been extra lazy. I just don't know what it is, but I need to do better for August. And that's just how it's gonna be. I'm going to improve and get better, and that is a promise I'm going to try to keep. So we have my Paycheck 2 budget here. I have my income source, which is my paycheck. And then the date was the 24th, and I received $888.89 in my account. So that is what I got. Now, I just realized looking over some of my older videos that I never told you guys, or at least I don't remember telling you guys, that every paycheck my company automatically takes out $10, which is what I set up. It goes into an account, a savings account that I use for when I don't have enough in my paychecks, which I've been using the last couple months, but sometimes you're short on your paycheck. What can you do? So technically speaking, I do get paid $8.98, but it doesn't show up in my checking account. The $10 goes to the savings. So that way, if I'm short on a particular month, then I can just use it to cover it, or whatever's in that account. So we have bills and expenses. The first bill is going to be Verizon, which is my cell phone bill. And for Verizon, I budgeted $106.53. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. And the actual was $106.82. So a few more cents than what I expected, but I budgeted, but not that much, which is great. The next one is electric. And I budgeted that to be $150. And it actually was much higher, $181.55, because not only is it summer, but I'm in Florida, so everything's extra hot down here. So what could you do? The next is going to be Navient. Now, I do have some good news about my Navient. The Navient that I'm still paying on, the one that hasn't been deferred, which is the one I'm writing here, the interest rate went down, which means the monthly payment went down. Now, even though the payment went down, I'm going to still pay what I usually pay. That ways I can try to knock off some of the principal, or at least the interest down some. That ways I don't, it supposedly it's supposed to help, so I just paid what I budgeted, $149.03. But I'm very excited that the interest rate went down. That way, if I'm short, I can just pay the minimum. So here we go, JetBlue. And I budgeted JetBlue to be $32. And I paid $32. Now we have Neiman Marcus. And I budgeted that to be $30. And I paid, it was actually cheaper than that, it was $25. Then we have Target. And Target, I budgeted for $54. And I paid $50. So some of my bills are going down, which is a surprise. Now, I'm also paying Capital One, which is a credit card that I use on my subscriptions. But I pay that off, so I always put 25 and 25. I didn't put it in my budget, which I really should. I should put this in my budget because it pays for my Netflix. It pays for my my music on Apple, and whatever's extra, I just leave it there and then roll it over. I think this is the first time I'm telling you guys I have a Capital One card. I'm so sorry. I don't think I've ever put this on here. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, this I just used for my subscriptions like Netflix and my Apple iTunes, and I always just put $25 that I have. Actually, no, now I remember. This is the first month I'm using this because I've had this Capital One and it was paid in full when this was paid in full, but this month I decided to use it on my Netflix and my Apple. I don't know why I can't remember my Apple Music. Yeah, I use this to pay on my Apple Music. That way it'll keep my card open, because once I pay off all my other credit cards, I'm going to keep this one because it has a low limit, as well as my JetBlue, as far as I know. I might change my mind, I might not, but as of right now, this Capital One is paid for. I just paid it before I did this bill, so I'm all good to go for next month. I figured if I just use it for my subscriptions, I don't have to worry about it, and then I can just pay it off easily because I got Netflix and Apple Tunes which I originally had both of those in my JetBlue account credit card, and I decided since this one is something that I'm gonna keep, I'm still on the fence about JetBlue, but since I'm gonna keep Capital One, I might have, it's because it has a low limit. I don't know why I can't talk. Decided to use that way so it'll keep going and going, and I can just pay it off every month, because now it's that way it'll be at a zero and it shows I'm still using it. So I'm gonna add the budget up and we'll see what we got. All right, so my total here is $546.56. And now I'm going to add up what I actually paid out, because this was my budgeted. So my actual I paid was just a little bit more, $569.40. Just a little bit more than what I had originally budgeted, which is fine. You know, I'm noticing that my budget seems to change like a little bit at a time every month, which, I mean, that's life. So I guess my budget changing is just like my life always changing. Something new is always happening. So I guess that matches with what people go through in life. So I guess it works. I don't even know what to say. I never thought I'd have such small amount of bills to handle, because I've had to deal with so many credit cards for so long. I thought that, like Dave Ramsey said, I was normal, and I like not being normal. I like being, different from everyone else, not having to suffer or live paycheck by paycheck. I still am currently living paycheck by paycheck, but it's getting better. So, man, I'm happier and happier as the months go on, because of how shorter and shorter my bills and expenses get every time I get a paycheck. I don't know if anyone else feels that way when they pay off a card and then they realize, oh, I don't have to put this on my budget next month. So we have groceries. I always budget 100. I always take out 100. And then gas. I always take out 40. And my actual is 40. Now, I'm realizing I have not done my weekly check-in. Would you guys please let me know this, because I've been lazy this month. Would you guys like me to do a long video for the end of the month budget, and just do not only my end of the month, recap and everything, but would you like me to add the weekly check-in there, or would you prefer a separate video for the weekly check-in? Because it wouldn't matter to me either way. I still have to do it, but better to know what you guys would prefer. Because I think if I do it in the end of the month closeout, it'll be a longer video than usual, and I'm not sure if people want to see that or not. So let me know down in the comments down below, so I can get an idea what you guys would prefer. So we only had cash and savings. I only had groceries and gas, which both total to $140 for this paycheck. Right, and now we're going to add it all up. So we have paycheck, we have bills, expenses, and then we had cash savings. And then the budget, I always put $880 here for the paycheck. And then the actual that lands in my checking account is $888.89. And then bills and expenses, I budgeted for $546.56. And the actual was $569.40. And then cash and savings were both $140. And we are just gonna see what I have left over. Hopefully I'm not in the red, but you never really know. You never know. So let's see. Well, look at that. So the budget, I'm actually in the green. For my budgeted, I have $193.44, which is wonderful. Mind you, that is only the budgeted amount. So let's see what the actual. So my actual, I'm still in the positive. Can you believe that, guys? I am in the positive, $179.49. That is such a beautiful paycheck right there. And the only reason I'm even in the positive, sorry guys, is because I paid my CarMax in my first paycheck, which if you guys haven't seen that one, that paycheck budget, definitely I will put it in the eye in the sky for you guys. It makes such a world of difference, because usually this paycheck I always dread because of the CarMax being so high, and I want to refinance but to a lower interest rate and a lower payment, but my credit score is not high enough yet. I want to get it to at least a 700, and it's like a 600, so I have to wait a little bit longer. But the good news is, though, you'll see this in the jet tracker, the principal of my car is going down. Like, it's going down quicker than you would expect usually, which is very great. Very much appreciated and excited about. But you guys won't see that till the debt tracker update. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to join my YouTube family, definitely subscribe. And I hope I'm doing a better job of showing you my process of my paychecks. Now, I know you guys were surprised probably about my Capital One, but I am trying to improve and always learning, and I'm trying to just use this for my 2 little subscriptions. That way I can bring my JetBlue down as well, because JetBlue, I love it because of the points, but it needs to go down. It's over $1,000, and I need that baby to go way down. But I'm still saving, so I will. I'm just rambling now. Sorry about that. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.